Welcome back, everybody, to another reacted analysis video. So we're going to be focusing on the new Dead Island gameplay that was showcased in the Dead Island 2 showcase that was revealed on December 6th. I'm just now getting around to this because I've just been very busy with some other stuff and the like. And we know that Dead Island was originally moved out of its February 3rd time slot. It has now been moved to April 28th, so the developers can take a little more time to polish the game and fix some things up to give us a full functional experience. We will see how that goes when that time comes. So why don't we check out the trailer? This is Welcome to Hell A. Let's get it. Ooh. This is Deep Silver and Dambuster Studios. It's looking ever so clear and smooth so far. And it's looking peaceful until now.
Welcome to the Zompocalypse.
Okay, that sounds appropriate.
I hate to tell you, but you picked the wrong time to come to town. Bet you thought your world was in chaos, didn't you?
Uh-oh.
Try this on for size. Bitten, infected, somewhere between alive and dead.
God,
that's cool.
Shit doesn't get more real than this.
Paradise meets hell.
Los Angeles.
Oh wow, look how good it looks.
City of Angels, or as we like to call it, Hell A.
Heck yeah.
Just think of it as your own stylish, sun-baked, zombie-smashing playground.
Ooh.
And trust me, these hungry bastards are everywhere.
Good.
But don't worry, there's more to this city than hours of happy skull-busting. It's crawling with adventure and crazy ways to pass your final days. We've got all the usual tourist attractions.
Oh, yes.
Albeit with a uniquely
Santa Monica
horrifying vibe. There's loads of survivors.
you want to blast on a Trent special?
Although,
Were you getting the pizza?
they're all as mad as the flesh eaters. How'd you like me now, eh?
Yeah, we remember that from the first trailer. Uh-oh. It looks like a death animation.
Seems they like you a lot, Jacob. I'll take it from here.
Okay.
We've all dreamt about smashing zombie brains, right?
That's brutal. And she's
Whether
taking
you're
it all out of
slicing,
that.
kicking, stomping,
Yes.
burning,
We love the stomp.
or
Whoa,
whatever.
pouring gasoline in the
You're
mouth like
gonna
that?
Really feel it. I guess dreams do come true. And shit, man. You'd be amazed
Oh, wow. I
at what
wonder if
these
these...
Angelinos
What are
keep in their
those? Are those
Hollywood
like
houses.
special weapons?
Katanas, machetes, swords, hammers, bigger hammers.
Yes.
Are those bear claws?
They look like
naturally,
Wolverine claws.
A holy shit ton of guns. If that doesn't do the job, DIY is
Yes.
always your friend.
Okay, this is what we wanted to say.
This is too awesome.
Yes.
Oh, and that zombie bite came with a little Papa Z power.
Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm
always
really feeling back like I'm in Dead Island 1.
Friggin' zombies.
The supers return.
These reanimated fuckers come in all shapes and sizes.
Zombie to the gore.
We got big ones, little ones, smart ones.
Uh-oh.
No, not you, dummy.
Some
Noisy
intelligence in
ones.
them.
God, I hate the noisy ones. Even pretty ones. You really can't knock their style.
Wow. There was nothing
for this
left of
guy.
that one.
Back for more, huh? Hey, different strokes for different folks, right? As long as the dead stay dead.
Ooh, that was like a heel, like to the eye. Oh my gosh, like some of these death animations look great. Was that an exploder, or did they put
Wait a
something in his
sec.
mouth?
See you in hell.
See you there. Okay. Okay, summon zombies to their doom. Wow, this is cool. Okay. What is this? Activate Fury. Oh, wow. That is, like I said, that is definitely giving us the It's definitely giving us the vibes of Dead Island 1 with the supers. Like I was saying, from one of my first reactions to Dead Island 2 was wondering if we were going to have any kind of a Fury mode. You know, I think primarily that's what it was called in Dead Island 1, Dead Island Riptide, where each character had a specific type of super. So you build up a meter after you build through your skill tree a little bit. You build up a meter, and once it's full, you can do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Okay, never mind. Turn back. The Oriental gal from the first one had I think just a regular kitchen knife, but she turned that thing upside down and all around, and it just went through and just slicing every zombie in her way. One of the other guys had one, I think, that was centered around guns, where just about every shot was a one-shot kill on the zombie enemies, and then another guy had one with his fists, and he can just punch his way out of anything. Let's go back real quick. Yeah, what is this right here? Oh, wait a minute. I totally missed that. Hold on. So, enhance your Slayer experience with Alexa game control. Wow, so you can actually... You can talk to the zombies and get their attention by actually using your own voice. This is so awesome. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is like something just like extra to add into this game to make it really give it some deeper personality. That is so fantastic. That is so fantastic to have something like that. Unleash Fury. Just say that you want to, even if you can have like custom commands, like you could say anything specific like, yo, let me take these guys out, Fury time, or something like that. And it knows what you're talking about and it will actually activate it. That is so awesome. That is so awesome. So is there anything else that we could maybe take a little bit of a dive into? Some of the kills, yeah, okay, so enemy types. So they say that we're gonna have some smart ones, we're gonna have some dumb ones, obviously we're gonna have some big ones. Here's a big guy right here. Here is another one. We're gonna have some pretty looking ones. If we go back a little more. Okay, so we got this zombie right here. Are we at that point?
Big one. Yeah,
the big ones that are going to be like the what do they call them? I don't know. They're just like the boulder type guys that just, they're big and muscular. They don't move much. You got to be very careful with them as far as how you're handling them. They'll pack a punch if they make contact with you. You got these ones that are always like spitting the goo at you. They are always kind of a nuisance because they have a tendency to run away from you, and you really got to be crafty with how you take them down to kind of avoid being hit by the slime. And then these ones are like they're beyond infected, beyond dead. They're kind of like I guess you can say they're kind of like just standard walkers. Like decaying walkers. They don't really have much left to fight for. You can see all inside of them. They're just there to just be punching bags and allow us to throw in some practice when we want to take the zombies down. If you know what I mean.
Smart.
And then, okay, so, like I was saying about the intelligence level, so we're going to have these zombies that can actually follow us, above fences, like follow us into rooms, follow us up buildings and whatnot. That would be very interesting.
No, not.
And then the dumb ones, yes, you activate the trap and they just walk right into it.
Dummy.
We can
Noisy
expect
ones.
that. And then these ones, okay, so these zombies are going to be the ones that will try to get the attention of all the other zombies. So, like the screechers, the screamers, they will be ones that will likely attract attention. Then they could possibly even be like newly infected type to where, they're just turning. You never know.
Hate the noise.
And it obviously looks like they're going to have some kind of a shockwave effect when they scream. So to where it will disorient your character if you're within radius.
Even pretty ones.
Okay. And yeah, this guy, you could tell he had a suit on at some point. and he just got mangled. Look at the eyes right there.
I really can't knock their style. Except for this guy. Back for more, huh?
And then, yeah, you know what? I'm also curious as to whether or not this game is going to have a day-night cycle. I kind of hope it does. I mean, we know that we want this game and or, you know, the developers would expect to have this game to be somewhat of a polar opposite with Dying Light, as a lot of us have started to realize that it seems like Dead Island 2 is going to be more focused on a wacky type of story with humor and kind of, you know, shedding a little more light as far as, you know, character relations and the whole vibe of, you know, going around, you know, doing the kinds of missions that we're going to be doing. It's going to be probably a lot more fun in with this than Dying Light, in which, you know, that's why it's interesting, because Deep Silver and Techland were once the ones who actually did develop and publish the original Dead Island, and then Techland split off, did Dying Light, and Dying Light has a more serious tone in correlation here with Dead Island 2 that has more of a fun type of vibe with it. But like I was saying, you know, Dying Light does have its day-night cycle, and we know that at night even more treacherous and formidable zombies are lurking about to take you down. And then, yes, you know, our characters here are infected, which means they are right there in the middle between, you know, holding on to their humanity and turning into a zombie for the rest of their lives, going around eating human flesh and just being an all-around, what they call it, zombie to the world. But yeah, you know, so the gunplay, I will have to say that the gunplay in this actually looks legitimate. I was not 100% sure at first, but just like from what we're initially seeing gunplay-wise, it looks really good.
And naturally, a holy shit ton!
Like the reload mechanics look great. The shooting looks great. The aesthetic just looks fantastic. It looks very, very good so far. And in some of these, like in some of the weapon types, let's go through here. So these are looking to be like maybe special types of weapons. As I was saying, you know, what I would actually really like to see from Dead Island 2 is maybe a return to the blueprint type of thing when it comes to the mods, that is. Of course, you know, we're going to find weapons kind of scattered throughout. We'll probably find chests and stuff like that where we'll pick up weapons, but then, you know, we'll have blueprints maybe scattered throughout the map to where we'll have to end up locating those and then having all the necessary materials, going back to a bench and modding ourselves up. But these weapons kind of look sacred, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's play through it a little bit again.
Shit, man. You'd be amazed at what these Angelinos keep in their Hollywood houses.
But yes, like the weapon variation. So we have the katanas, they are back. We got machetes. We got swords. Hammers, that is fantastic as well.
Bigger hammers.
And the sledgehammers, and these right here, like bear claws, but you know, a lot of us will want to think that we're Wolverine, just slicing everybody up and going about it that way. I would love to see specific like death animations for this. I'm sure I can already think of a few in my head right now. That'd be pretty brutal.
Are those bear claws?
Oh wow, you could even see like you sliced them and just like part of the jaw even just came off. Oh yes, like that's what I was talking about, you know, just, you know, kill shot right to the head.
And naturally, a holy shit ton.
The game is going to feature trap opportunities as well. So, you know, with environmental hazards and whatnot. You know what? I want to actually go back and look at this one too. Okay, so let's check this little section here. So the brutal combat. Let's play that in slow motion. Oh yeah, so the finisher is coming up.
Right?
Bam! Just that is that's insanity right there. And then you just look at the eyes, just like the eyes are just hanging there. That is awesome. It is pulling the brains right on out. Slicing with the swords. Yes.
Kicking.
Drop kicking.
Stomping.
Oh yes, the infamous stomping. And look how she has like a prosthetic leg. That's really funny. That is really funny. Okay, we got Molotovs are coming back. And this, pouring gasoline in this thing's mouth. And then, obviously, you know, taking an axe, what it looked like, that has a fire mod on it, and setting them on fire. Wow, that is really out there. But that is so cool.
You're gonna really feel it.
And then, you know, throwing some type of electrical object in here and, you know, in the water, and it electrifies all of them. That will be super fun. It will just be super fun to gather all the zombies up and do, you know, these specific types of things, from lighting them all on fire at the same time, electrifying them all at the same time, watching it chain from one to the next.
I guess dreams do come true. And shit, man.
Okay. Is there anything else that we could check out here? So yeah, of course, like we were talking about the story characters, it seems like there is going to be a... it seems like there's really is going to be kind of a hysterical factor as far as the story characters are concerned. It just looks super duper fun. The Alexa game control, I'm telling you, this is just such a really cool addition. This is so awesome. You can just sit there and tell the game what you want to do and go at it. But you probably got to be careful, you know, if you're doing like commentary like me, it might be difficult to to be able to talk. You might accidentally activate Fury when you're not really trying to activate it. So, like I was saying, if you could customize your commands in that Alexa mode, that I'm telling you, that's going to be kind of a very choice and fun way to play this. So I am excited. You know, sometimes it's kind of hard to want to get like hyped because you don't know what could potentially happen. We don't know if it's going to get delayed again. We don't know if, some kind of technical error happened and the game's getting canceled. You just never know what's going to happen. I guess you can only hope for the best. You know, we've been waiting on this game for so long, and, you know, if the inevitable happens, then it happens. We're just kind of used to this at this point. But, you know, it looks fantastic for what we're seeing. So how about we check out the character trailers real quick. Meet the Slayers. This is Amy.
Hi, it's just me, Ames. Chalk one up for Team Living.
Athlete, being in the lead, and she hates to lose.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
Relief pitcher. So those are... Yeah, that definitely looks like a finisher right there. That is like really cool how you got the pitchfork going in the stomach and in the head. I'm wondering if the tarot cards are going to be some sort of like your power up, like to identify your power up in the game. Probably. Let's check out Jacob real quick.
Jacob, bruv, from The Crash. I'm a good boy. Swear on my mum's grave.
London stuntman Shakespeare doing fuck all.
My granddad used to say.
I don't really know what that means. He can go into a frenzy and he's got critical gains. Slicing him up. That actually kind of looked like a parry in a way. You know, these go by so fast, it's kind of hard to like really break them down a little bit. But yeah, like right here, like you can hear the heart pound as the zombies coming up. So I wondered if everybody might have something like this, or only him. Who knows? It will be interesting if each individual character kind of has like their own attributes. So he can do certain things that Amy can't, and vice versa. That will kind of make choosing, you know, one character or the other character having their own benefits and or disadvantages. You never know what they'll throw in there. But yeah, taking the head right there, just pushing them away and slicing them up again. Okay. One more thing we're going to check out. Let's check out the pre-order editions. And then what I want to do to top this video off, I want to shed some light on the AMD Raise the Game bundle, because we know that Dead Island 2 has been pushed from its original release of February 3rd, in which that's when the Raise the Game bundle was centering around. So we'll get into that in just a second. So let's check out the pre-order editions here. So we got the day one, which is coming with the base game, And we have a pre-order bonus, Memories of the Banoi pack. If anybody remembers Dead Island, that was the island of Banoi. So I got something else pulled up here for that, so we can kind of take a look at what this is. So Memories of Banoi pack. So you pre-order, it looks like we'll get a pair of baseball bats. You got Banoi on one. You got the design here on the second one, and we got a personal space skill card. So I'm wondering if these cards are going to have some sort of impact as far as the game, as far as the character's abilities in the game. You know, it's kind of interesting. It's a very interesting take on, you know, what we're going to be experiencing is within the game's like mechanics and what the characters are going to be able to do. So we go back real quick. So now we're going to take a look at the Pulp edition. It is including the base game as well as the Banoi pack and the Pulp weapons pack. So the weapons that you will get in the Pulp pack are right here. We have a fire department exclusive sledgehammer, which they call it the Home Wrecker, and we have the Eye Opener pitchfork. I don't know why. I had like a general chuckle when I saw the pitchfork for the first time because, like I said, they're going off, you know, on the types of weapons that you'll be able to have in this game, which is really cool. So, and last but not least, we have the Hell A edition, which comes with all this nice little extra stuff. It is going to be the base game as well as Memories of Banoi, Pulp Weapons, Golden Weapons pack, which I actually have not seen anything as far as specifics for that. So I'm just taking a guess that, you know, our weapons are going to have different tiers where we go from like uncommon to rare to legendary to golden possibly. So that could potentially be what that is about. And bonus content character pack 1 and 2. I actually don't really know exactly what that details either. It could be character skins. It could be each character might have like a weapon that they'll be able to start with, something along the lines of that. The expansion pass for future DLC and a steelbook, plus the physical items, which we see right here. So we'll take a look at that real quick. A couple extra details. So we'll have the Venice Beach travel map, which that's going to be kind of cool. Probably hang that up in here so I'll know where I'm traveling to. LA can be a pretty crazy place. You have 6 Slayer tarot cards. So these are, I'm gonna like I was saying about the tarot cards in the game, these are going to be something that we'll be able to have as a physical item as well. 2 pin badges. Looks like we got our shark and cherries right there. The cherries got like a skull on them. That's funny. Let's see. 1 patch, which that's what that is right there. That infernal. That's what the patch looks like. And you got your DLC. You got your downloadable content stuff and the steelbook case. And also, you know, a little bit of an art box here, Dead Island 2, with a little skull on it. So that's kind of neat. And anyway, let's go into the claim the rewards for AMD. So as you guys know, if you've seen one of my previous videos about the Raise the Game bundle, Dead Island 2 was originally set for February 3rd, but it is delayed until April 28th, which means it's out of the deadline window that you have in order to apply your code for your GPU. As long as it is a qualifying GPU that you buy from AMD. Now, it can be depending on the type of retailer that you buy from. So as long as it's an AMD card and it is a participating retailer, you should be able to receive your code by that retailer or by email. The retailer can choose to email the code to you, or it will most likely be featured on your receipt. They also say it could be featured inside the box. But again, if you do buy from a participating retailer that is going to be participating in the Raise the Game bundle, then you will receive a code. So the next step, once you've received the code for that, is you need to come over to AMD's website and you need to either create an account or you need to log in. And once you're there at AMD Rewards, you know, when you create an account, it'll go through this typical steps of going to your email, verify your email, and then you can come here to AMD Rewards to claim your reward, put your coupon code in, and hit submit, and it should give you the redemption code for the particular game that you are qualified to get. You're still able to do this with Callisto Protocol too. So if you guys will want some more information as far as specifics of which game is going to be featured with which card, check out that AMD Raise the Game bundle video that I did, and that will give you some more details on that. So I think that this is all that we have to cover for Dead Island 2. Like I said, we covered the pre-order editions, got a look into the trailer, the new gameplay that they showcased for us, and covered the Raise the Game bundle details. Like I said, I hope that clears up some misconceptions, because I think some people are kind of confused about what they need to do. So I'm hoping that I was able to clear that up for you guys, and we shall be concluding here Dead Island 2 coming April 28th. If you guys are anticipating it and you would like to see more Dead Island related content on the channel, make sure to stay connected, because I will update you when I receive any more interesting news as far as Dead Island 2 is concerned. If you would like to throw a comment down below and let me know what you're anticipating and or expecting from Dead Island 2, let me know about that, because we can definitely have a discussion, and or whatever else you guys want to talk about. I'm absolutely open to it, and I shall be concluding this video here, and I will let you guys know when the next one is ready to go. Take care.